It's a place where I love to be. Look in a book, here's a story for you. Who makes stories when the day is through? Who makes stories when the day is through? Story makers, working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous, stories are fun. Milton, Wordsworth, Shelley and Jackson, working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous, stories are fun. Come and be a story maker. Story makers. Story makers.
It's midnight. Hello.
Has everybody gone?
Welcome, one and all. Milton Wordsworth, story maker and magical maestro, at your service.
Hello, Jackson.
Oh, hello, Jelly.
What are you doing?
Well, the librarian stuck up all these pictures that the children drew. There's one of a boat, and a snail, and a triangle, and a bus. And I'm trying to work out why they drew them.
Oh, because they wanted to?
But why are they all different? Why aren't they of the same thing like they usually do?
Oh, I know. Because they are all places where people live.
Oh, let's have a look. The boat. It could be a houseboat.
Yes, on the canal.
Right. And then the snail. Oh, yes, the snail carries its home on its back. It is its shell. Well, no one lives in a triangle.
No.
And no one lives on a bus.
No.
It's a mystery.
I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't we use one of them to make a story?
As if anyone would live in a bus. Jelly, you are silly.
Well, you never know, Jackson. Will you join in with the magic words?
Oh,
Ready?
go on then.
Imagine. Imagine a story. Look, it's a playbook.
Oh, and it's called Laura Lives on a Bus. Well, I never.
Some people live in houses. Some people live in flats. But Laura lives on a bus. And Molly lives on a coach. Laura's bus is a big blue bus. Laura lives in the bus with her mum and her dad and her brother and a big dog called Dizzy. Molly's coach stands next to Laura's bus. Molly lives in the coach with her mum. Laura and Molly are best friends. In the morning, Laura wakes up on her bus. Her bed is up on the top floor of the bus. And Molly wakes up in her coach. She sleeps downstairs because there isn't an upstairs on a coach. Laura goes downstairs for her morning wash. But there are no taps in the bus because there are no water pipes to bring water in. In Molly's coach, she is having a wash too. Her mum has warmed some water on their stove. Today is Saturday, so there's no school. Molly comes round to play with Laura. They do lots of things on a Saturday. They take Dizzy the dog for a walk. And they have great fun swinging in the trees. And they even plant a new tree for the woods. And then it's time to watch television. The television needs electricity to make it work, but there are no wires to bring electricity into Laura's bus. So she has a special windmill that makes electricity instead. The electricity from the windmill makes the television work. We love living in our bus and our coach. It's much more fun than a house.
Milton?
Yes?
I know that snails can live in their shells and people can live in boats and in buses, but I didn't know people could live in those triangles.
This is not a triangle.
Oh.
Well, actually it is. Sort of. It's called a tent.
Oh, don't tell Jackson that I didn't know. What are those tents like?
Well, let's see, shall we?
Wow! Who lives in tents?
Ah, well, Jelly, my dearest, people usually live in tents on their holidays. It's called camping.
Oh, but it's a bit wobbly. It might blow away.
Ah, you see? You pop these tent pegs into the ground to hold it firmly.
Oh, well, can we have a story about camping?
I thought you'd never ask. Now for a story about camping. And the special ingredient? Yes, imagination. Imagine, imagine, imagine a story. It's a blue cow story. Excellent. And it's called Blue Cow Goes Camping.
In a field not far away is a herd of cows grazing quietly. One of the cows is most unusual. Blue Cow wonders about the big world beyond her field. One day, Blue Cow was looking at the rain clouds in the sky.
I wonder what it would be like to live in a field but not get wet when it rains.
She's off again, said the other cows. So Blue Cow caught the bus that stops beside her field.
I'd like a return ticket to a field where I won't get wet when it rains, please.
There you go, madam. Hold very tight. And they set off for a campsite. When Blue Cow got off the bus, she could hardly believe her eyes. She was in a field dotted with tents of different colours. "Hello," said a brown dog coming out of a small green tent. He was wearing a blue woolly bobble hat. "I'm Eric. Do you want to put your tent in our field?"
I haven't got a tent. I've never been camping before.
"Oh, you'll need these then." He gave her a small pink tent, some pegs to tie the tent to the ground, and a pink woolly bobble hat.
Thank you,
said Blue Cow as she put the bobble hat on. Then they put the tent up next to Eric's. It was quite tricky, but finally they put the last peg in the ground.
Oh, what a wonderful pink tent, said Blue Cow, and it matches my bobble hat.
"I think it's going to rain," said Eric. "We'd better get inside our tents." When Blue Cow tried to get into her tent, she realised it was a little small for her. She could either get her bottom in, but then her head would stick out, or her head in, but then her bottom would stick out.
Oh dear, said Blue Cow. Looks like I'm going to get wet after all. Help, shouted Eric. My tent is blowing away.
Blue Cow jumped up to help. Out popped the tent pegs, but the tent was so small that it stuck to Blue Cow like a pink overcoat. Blue Cow and Eric chased the tent around and around the field as it flapped about like a green kite.
Got it,
she cried as she grabbed hold of one of the tent ropes.
Hooray,
said Eric. "Thank you, Blue Cow. Let me help you out of your tent." And Eric pulled the tent as Blue Cow wriggled and wriggled to get herself free.
Oh, thank you. It was fun going camping, said Blue Cow. Perhaps I should try a bigger tent next time. You'll never guess where I've been.
Where have you been?
I've been to a field and stayed in a tent. I went camping.
Everyone knows cows can't go camping. But we know they can, don't we?
Our tent is better than Blue Cow's, isn't it? But I would like a pink tent too.
I'd like to live in a tent. Jelly, I'm sorry that I said that people don't live in buses. I've never met anyone that lived in a bus before.
Oh, that's okay, Jackson. It was just a guess because of the snail and the boats.
Oh.
Friends again?
Oh, yes, friends again. Can we have another camping story? Oh, tents are brilliant.
Yes. We can use that picture.
Yes.
The children drew of the tent. We can put it in the story machine.
Right. Right. Now, let's think hard about camping. Imagine a story.
It's a Jack, Sprat and Treacle cat story.
Yes, and it's called Camping Chaos.
Jack Sprat and Treacle Cat lived in a bin that people drop rubbish in. While Treacle dreamed, Jack Sprat schemes. What will Jack Sprat make today?
Oh yeah, just what I like, a nice bit of fresh air. Here, Treacle, what about spending a night sleeping under the stars?
What? Sleeping under the stars? What are you on about, Jack?
Camping, you know, under canvas, out in the open, have tent-wheel travel. Hey, I don't know why I didn't think about it before.
Yes, well, if I were you, I'd think about getting back inside this bin. I can hear one of those humans coming.
Oh, I better hop it then. Just think, I could make myself a proper little campsite up here, tent, campfire, the works.
Oh, no, I can smell another of your mad schemes coming on.
Take a look at this, mate.
It's a bit of old rag in a bag, Jack.
You've got no imagination, Treacle. Just needs a bit of string and a few pegs and it'll be like home from home. Yeah, just you wait. Tonight, I'm going to be camping in comfort.
Ah, now, camping in comfort.
Dib, Treacle. You're just in time. What do you think? Brilliant, eh?
Yes, what is it?
Oh, very funny, Treacle. I'll tell you what it is. It's tentastic, that's what. And here, take a look at this sleeping bag. This'll keep the cold out and stop me from freezing.
Yeah, how awful. A rotting bread bag. You'll smell revolting after a night in that.
Oh, you big sourpuss. Right then, time to test me tent out.
Well, hang on a minute, Jack. It looks a little bit wobbly to me.
Wobbly? Don't know what you're on about. It's safe as houses.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I must have got me tent pegs in a tangle.
You've got more than your tent pegs in a tangle.
Stop pussyfooting around, Treacle, and get me out of this mess.
Yes, it is a mess. A perfect mess.
It seems to be quite difficult to go camping outdoors. All that weather.
I like camping indoors.
But sadly, look.
Oh, it's time to go already.
But can we go camping again sometime?
Of course. I might even cook us some sausages.
Ooh.
But now, the dawn is upon us. The morning is nigh. We've made our stories, and we bid you goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Story makers, stories are fabulous.
Thanks for helping.
Bye, story makers.
See you again soon. Come with me